And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We'll see the Golden State Warriors matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. Now Golden State's starting five. We've got Durant. Chamberlain is out there with Barry. Then it's Curry. And it's Arizona in at the shooting guard. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Next dancer.
Here's Holiday. Left side, Tatum. White the pass to Tatum. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, with the high release point, Jayson Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Pass to Durant. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And White kicks to Porzingis. Holiday dishes to Tatum. No good on the triple. To the middle. Here's Barry. Porzingis with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And stolen by Chamberlain. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Tatum down low. Can't cash in from close range. And it's the Warriors' ball. Outside Curry. Bank shot. No good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
The three from Tatum. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Three-pointer. And Stephen Curry gets the three.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Tatum, that's for two. That one drops for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closer. No good that time. Warriors leading by 5. Arizona the pass to Curry. They get it back. Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors making a change here. Mullins is checked in. Tatum with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I love the Jayson Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Here's Curry. Here's Barry. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Curry's shot is good.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Here's Tatum into the lane and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Jayson Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
From the moment Jayson Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. No good from Durant.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Tatum. Boston again missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Mullen passes to Barry. Second chance shot. Rebound Boston.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And White kicks to Holiday. Here's Brown. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You know, Kristaps Porzingis is a fundamentally sound basketball player. He has great understanding for when to shoot and when to pass.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown deciding where to go with it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Chamberlain comes in for Barry. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Curry. On the free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Mullen. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Brown's got 6.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Thurman passes to Hardaway. And here is KD. They set the pick. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Takes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hardaway goes in. And there it is for him.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Brown against Mullen. On the top of the key. And again, Jaylen Brown.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
And here is Hardaway. Here's Chamberlain. Up again. And it's good. Hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it.
The previous play is under the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And really, it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So, good call, fellas.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Tim Hardaway is out there with Thompson. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Thurman in at the 5, down low. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jayson Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that.
Jayson Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Chamberlain. Fades. Outside Tatum. That's tipped.
You know, I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Down low, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Tatum down low. He's got 15. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the increasing strength of Jayson Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Here's Boston. Here's the teardrop. Tatum's shot is off. It's a close game here in Boston. Launches it. And Arizon gets it to go. Arizon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jayson Tatum, my goodness.
Thompson left side from deep. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Through contact, Tatum.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jayson Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for some defense right now, fans.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Arizon. Golden State moving the ball around. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Tatum against KD. The flush by Tatum.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And a deep three from Curry. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And KD throws it down. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 23 for 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
Well, off the dribble, Jayson Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Pass to Mullen. Fires for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Tatum. Arizon grabs the board. Outside Durant. Here's Mullen. Outside for Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
It's stolen by Curry. Here's Mullen. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kornet's checked in. .109 left to play in the first half. Basket good. White's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
That's to Curry. Shoots the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Brown. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Right side, Durant. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
But KD has such great touch on that floater. An easy, fluid release on what is a really tough shot.
Here's Brown. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Durant wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Durant. Brown outside. Over KD. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brown's got 16. What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics leading by 5. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum, nice ball movement by Boston. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 30 points for Jayson Tatum. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Curry outside. Rebounded by Tatum.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's good. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
That is the exceptional versatility that Jayson Tatum shows, and it's every night, guys.
The shot by Curry, no good. Nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
Tatum kicks to Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. From outside the arc. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound here tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
What's up?
And the technical free throw is good. for three. Durant. Oh, KD buries the three.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Here's Tatum. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 37.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And a deep three from Curry. And it's White with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Barry. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Tatum, that's for two. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
The ability for Jayson Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
KD, that's for two. And again, no good by Golden State.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Tatum. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Curry. Porzingis against Chamberlain. Pass to Arizon. Tries again. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Tatum for three. Knocks down the three ball. Tatum's got 42 in the game.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Here's Barry. Will it go? And the Warriors miss again. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Several teams changing it up here. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Brown against KD. Down low. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Brown's got 18 points.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Here's Curry. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Barry. That three off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Now here's Brown. 22 points for him over Durant. That doesn't go either for Brown. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the basket by Curry.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Now Brown. There's the triple. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts three more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's Boston with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Warriors trail by 18 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Thompson. He's out there with Hardaway. And it's KD in at the power forward position. Yep, it counts.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Stolen by Thompson. Inside. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Boston on D. Arizona, the pass to Hardaway. And it's Golden State with another.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 44.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so Boston again turning it over.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. Warriors trail by 14. Hardaway passes to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Durant for three. They get it again. Thurman. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Down low. Thompson hammers it down.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Pass to Thurman. Durant in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Tatum. And it's Durant with the rebound. And here's Golden State. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And that one, good. Arizona's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Durant. Jayson Tatum missing his last shot. KD's shot is good.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk. teams deciding to change it up. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
We know that Jayson Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
They show no letter. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Now here's Curry. Fires the three. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Here's Tatum. The Warriors pull it in. Puts up a deep three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Now here's Curry. Fires from way outside. They grab their own miss. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Jayson Tatum, line for 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. To the inside. Shot from 12. Chamberlain's shot is off. 1:33 left here in the 4th quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Celtics. Jayson Tatum at the line, shooting 1.
Tatum no good on the free throw. Warriors trail by 8, and it's the Warriors on the break. Harrison no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
The 3 from Tatum, and Curry pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Chamberlain with the stuff. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here is Holiday. 50 seconds left in the 4th. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two. Jump ball.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now a timeout called by Golden State. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Harrison. Durant the pass to Barry. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now Curry. After Jayson Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Chamberlain down low. Headed by Porzingis. His shot by Chamberlain, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Timeout called the Warriors. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
For spending your Friday afternoon with 2K Sports and the NBA. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center position. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Over Adebayo. Rebound Miami. Here's Wiggins. Down low. Adebayo. No good. Tatum with it. Lets it fly from 18. And that's good for 2.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Has to Ware. Driving in. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Jayson Tatum, 1.
That one misses for Tatum. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits.
Oh, man, just
taking it down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
And we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Has to Ware. Wiggins outside. And there's the screen. All sorts of time. Yes, it's good.
And this is why Wiggins' coaches encourage him to shoot it, because they know how effective he can be.
Here's Tatum. There's the drive. And Hero grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Burke's no good. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jayson Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Adebayo finds Wiggins. Hauled in by Brown.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Tatum can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Hero. Wide open look. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Outside Burks. Wiggins with it. Pass to Adebayo. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Drives to the hoop, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Outside Burks. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Al Horford's checked in for Jayson Tatum. Boston leading by 3. It's Brown on the wing. Pounded by Wiggins. Brown gets the bucket.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Burks passes to Robinson. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Well, Brett, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter. But he's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Burke's no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Brown, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Heat trail by 5. Pass Pass to Adebayo. 1:03 left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Boston pulls it in. Here's Brown. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
The Heat have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The floater, the rebound by Burks. Heat shooting just 38% so far in this one. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Robinson. Again, the Heat misses. Outside, Brown. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Brown's got 9 points. And so it's Boston ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Celtics lead by 10. We've got Kevin Love. Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Ooh, some swagger from Tatum.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
And here are the Heat now. To the middle. Here's Larson. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Count the basket. He's got 14.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. For 3, Robinson. The rebound, Celtics. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Hero. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Pass to Hero. Hero, screen on Tatum. Here's Larson. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Tatum. Hits the front of the rim and out. Heat trail by 12. Here's Hero. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
That one goes. Count it. Larson's got 6 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Tatum. Anderson pulls it down. The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And the deficit down inside single digits.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Deflected. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 14. Heat trail by 8. Here's Hero. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Anderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
Miami shooting their first free throws tonight. And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Robinson. And it's Andrew Wiggins in for Hero. Here's Tatum. Rebound Miami. Here's Burks. Still without a bucket. Puts up a deep 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
Pass to Wiggins. Off target from 3-point range. Boston leading by 8. Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Ware, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
And we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second-best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency, Brett.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
The Heat making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. The Celtics making a switch here. Craig's checked in. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Outside Burks. Back to Mitchell. Outside Burks. Adebayo sets a screen. Burks got room. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 9. White on the wing. Defended by Burks. Miami's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Celtics have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
29 seconds left in the second period. Adebayo, good look. Drops one in from the wing. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
And that one, good. Heat trail by 9. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game. 7 seconds left in the first half of this game. Holiday finds Brown. For 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Jayson Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Jayson, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And get ready for the half-court shot draw. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jayson Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at them.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Adebayo from long range. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, bigs like Adebayo got to drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of his game.
Outside Holiday. Tatum inside. Counted by Adebayo. Tatum can't hit. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. It's a three-point game. And Adebayo slams it in.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Wiggins against Brown. Rebound by the Heat. Wiggins right side. Oh! Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
The length of Wiggins helping him out there, able to stretch it up on the inside and find a shot.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
You know what time it is, fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Tatum, and he can't bank that one in. Miami trailing. And there's the lob. And stolen by Porzingis. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And Tatum finishing the fast break.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wiggins from long range. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as many as 14. Tatum inside, working on Adebayo. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Hero. Hero's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Tatum. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Good on the shot. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Oh, got that one up quick. Tatum's got 33.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Pass to Ware for the tie. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Up top, Tatum. Hounded by Adebayo. No good off the back of the rim. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And they take the lead. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
This will be a sports shot at the line here in this one. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And that one misses.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Tatum with some nice D. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Tatum works through the defense inside. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Tatum brings a double team. Pass to Burks. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. The 3. Here's Robinson. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Heat lead by 1.
Yeah, all these little plays by Duncan Robinson, if it's not a three-point shot, this is the kind of energy that picks his teammates up.
And Tatum fires one home. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
1:07 left in the third. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Shoots from the block. The bank shot, no good. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Floats one. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hero on the wing. Back to Robinson. This one for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The Heat have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Burks played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
And here's Tatum. Give him 39. Tatum to the rack. Yep, count it. Tatum's got 41.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Heat, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Boston trailing. A little mid-range shot is up. And that one's long. And for the Heat, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
In that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And the Celtics shooting it well, around 55% for the game. And finished off by Tatum.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Larson from the arc. Sinks the tray.
And collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Holiday's checked in for Boston. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Celtics trail by 3. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Tatum can't hit. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Robinson passes to Burks. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Jovic.
Now in the game, number 16, Keisha Johnson.
Outside Burks. Lets it go. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Oh, Tatum gets right to the rim.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Burks against Holiday. The three. Burks no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hauser passes to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. He gets it in there. Tatum's got 49 in the game.
With how well Tatum moves, sometimes you forget he's 6'8", but he's got great size, putting it to use down low.
To the middle. Here's Highsmith. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Heat lead by 3.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Tatum. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To take the lead. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Crafty move. Holiday grabs the miss. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Horford passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a high IQ play there from Horford, showing off the all-around game. An underrated passer as well.
Heat trail by 3. Hero outside. From outside the arc. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. They double team Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
The Celtics on offense. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Tatum draws the double. Over Adebayo. A rebound by Ware. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Hero. Takes it inside. And that one is hammered home. And he's now got the double-double.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And it's Tatum missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
From 13. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
Goes up from the top of the key. Jump shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 1.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Hero. Oh, he nails it!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Shoots from 14. It falls!
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Tatum against Adebayo. Holiday passes to Tatum. Over Adebayo. A rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Heat. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Money.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So it's Miami now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the Celtics call time here. They're trailing by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in. Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Tatum against Adebayo. Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Left to play in the fourth. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game. So it's Boston now.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. Instead, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Now, here's Jokic. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Tatum. Count the basket.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Outside, Porter. Murray, a screen on Brown. And that one's good by Porter.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Tatum. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter with it. Picked up by Brown. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Porter.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Here's Tatum, and he drives in, and they pick up 2.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jayson Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
And here is Murray for the 3. Offensive rebound. Jokic. The shot that time, not on target. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Tatum, and the layup is good. Tatum's got 8.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Outside Gordon. Porter looking it over. And another miss by Denver.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Here's Tatum. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Nuggets trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thank you, David. Russell Westbrook in for the Nuggets. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Celtics passing it around. Brown kicks to Holiday. Shot's good. Brown making the play. And Denver has possession. It's a 3-point game. Outside Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. Here's Jokic. Buries it down low. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Can you talk about a stacked roster? It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Brown missing. Another shot. He lays it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Murray. And Jokic slams it in. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Brown. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And Murray, here we go. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need it.
That one falls.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Gordon, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Here's Jokic. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And it's good, 2 points.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's Brown driving to the basket. And yes, it's good. Brown's got 10 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
We've got Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Boston leading by 3. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Well, you know Jayson Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Nuggets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive, and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Austin with the ball. 3-point lead. Tatum down low. Guarded by Porter.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Porter. Here's Watson. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Watson's got his second bucket of the night. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And finished off by Porter.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
The turnaround Jay misses off the left iron.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Checked in for Boston. That comes in for Pritchard. Jokic has checked in for Denver. Boston trailing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Tatum. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets are gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Murray outside. No good from outside. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Tatum inside. Tatum!
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Murray with it, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, can you believe that?
Murray, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. The dive for the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. The Nuggets shooting very well, 56% for the floor here in the second quarter. Murray with it, out guarded by Porzingis. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 26 points.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Porzingis. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. Celtics shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Here's Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, you got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook.
And you watch Jayson Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Tatum, that's good.
And how about the decision-making by Tatum there? I mean, fantastic at just having a feel for what the defense is going to do and then creating the space there for the jumper.
Pass to Brown. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Brown's got 7 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Through contact, Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Murray outside. Pass to Brown. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. A putback, and it is good! The Buzzer! Wow! What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
So on the floor for Denver. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. The Nuggets trail by 4. And the Denver Nuggets led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
For 3, Murray gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 7.
The rhythm, the timing. When Murray is in sync, that pull-up jumper is a thing of beauty.
And the shot goes down.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando. Yes. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And Denver has possession. They trail by 7. Pass to Brown. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall. Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Good work there as it goes.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Tatum against Gordon. From 13, Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 49 points in the game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Denver passing it around. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Goes up with a stripe. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Porter. Tatum no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. In the corner, Murray with it. A 3-ball. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 53.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Timeout. Denver calls timeout. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. .144 left in the third quarter. Murray, good.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The Celtics on offense. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 14 points for Jaylen Brown.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Here's Westbrook. Murray outside. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, that is a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game. Pass to Gordon. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
A different look for Denver. Sharch is checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Jamal Murray. He had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday. And that one is good. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Nifty make there from Holiday. There's such a nice pace to his game. The floater fits him well.
Now here's Westbrook. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Boston on top. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Craig against Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Pass to Horford. To the paint. Pritchard passes to Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Saric grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Brown. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Murray outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 11. Bounce pass from Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. From downtown, a 3 from Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
To the middle. Off with the layup. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And another one! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Down low. Here's Saric. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Pass to Saric. Here's Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Zinkas is checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Al Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Michael Porter comes in for Russell Westbrook. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Boston leading by 12. Tatum, that's for 2. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Inside, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And Tatum puts up a deep three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray down low. Tatum on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis. Boston leading by 13. Tatum down low. Defended by Gordon.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jayson Tatum.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
The Nuggets trail by 17. For 3, Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound, Tatum, and yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Porter in the corner. Gordon outside. Rebound by the Celtics. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that one, good. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Brown. Gordon kicks to Porter. The tray. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Pickett. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their